Hello, sweet souls. I am pre-recording this reading for Tuesday, August 5th, but it's for whenever you find this reading. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the beautiful collective. So I think we're going to start with the underwater nautical oracle deck, see what messages we get. For the beautiful collective, what do they need to know? It says, live with intention and purpose, aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires. Yep, that's a really important message. They're saying it's very important for you to find what you're passionate about and focus on that. And make sure whatever you're doing, thought, word, or action, it aligns with that passion. That's beautiful. I love the images on this deck. It says, embrace the mysteries of the cosmos and let the vastness of the universe inspire your soul. So for many of you, you're getting a lot of divine inspiration at this time. So be open to the divine inspiring you to take passionate action. Then we got embrace the magic within and let your intuition guide you through life's currents. You're definitely getting downloads, prophetic dreams, inner knowing. One last card. We got Trident. Remember that true strength comes from within. And, you know, if you're on my channel, you guys have proven to yourself how strong you are. You've overcome things that most people could not. So don't doubt your strength. Embrace your inner creativity and flexibility, navigating life's twists and turns with ingenuity. I love that. Okay, let's see what else we get. I'm going to do some from... We haven't done this deck in a while. The Queen of the Moon Oracle, I don't believe. So let's get some from this deck for the beautiful collective. What do they need to be aware of? Truth and only truth for the beautiful collective. Attraction is card number 48. It also reduces to an 8. What comes around goes around. So you are attracting the energy that you're in. And that's so important to remember when it comes to manifesting. And this is why you have to master your mind. Because when you realize that your thoughts manifest into your reality, it becomes more important to really master those thoughts and to align with what it is you want to create. You have what it takes. You have the resilience. Here is the next card, because 21 reduces to a 3, you have divine support. So the divine is helping you overcome your burdens, your obstacles. This is why you're resilient. Yeah, the realization that I just told you about. You are having a realization. Again, it's a 3. And I feel like what I just spoke on, the realization is how aligning your thoughts, your words, and your actions with your objective, your goal, what you want for your reality is a game changer for you. And the divine is definitely giving you that key to unlock the life you deserve and desire. Purity. Having pure intentions. Guiding. Being guided by the spiritual realm because you have pure intentions. Balance is being restored for you. This is justice. So you don't ever have to worry about when people do us wrong. You don't ever have to worry about, are they going to get their karma? No, they're not going to get their karma. It's going to come to fruition because what you think, what you speak, what you do comes back to you. So it's natural law. And we have 10-10 here. Completion, a closing of a cycle. We have 3. Is that a 3? Hold on. Let me look. Yeah, 3. We have 8 and 3 and 10. So there's definitely a closing of a cycle. Justice is playing out. It can't help but play out because of what I just spoke on. It can't help but play out. One last card. Well, we got 3. Okay. You have powerful energy. To me, this feels like the magician. You're aligning with your fate and destiny. You have the power and the ability to manifest your own reality through a space of love. You are protected. I do feel that someone else is in fear. because they can see very clearly that you are a powerful manifester. They can see, based on your self-love, that you are manifesting the most amazing reality. That's amazing. I love that. Okay. Let's see what else we get. I think we'll do the Celtic Cross. I am going to use some of the smaller decks because we haven't used them in a while. So, where's this one? This is the Guardian Angel Tarot deck, and then we're going to use the Harmony Tarot deck. So, all right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Saints, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. Current energy. Current energy. Current energy. Page of Cups. Page of Water. This talks about embracing a brand new beginning, starting over, starting from scratch. Could also represent an apology. We'll see. What is the obstacle? Two of Swords. Somebody could feel like it's an obstacle because they are blocked from your energy. There could be confusion around a situation, which can also be the blockage. We'll find out more when we clarify. What is the focus? Somebody is definitely Six of Waters, the Six of Cups, heavily thinking about you, reminiscing. We are in retrograde, so they're reminiscing about the loving energy you gave to them. This is someone that took your love for granted. They didn't see the value in love. This is someone that they play games to get what they want. They don't appreciate love. They don't value love. But this person is reflecting on love now. Past energy. Recent past. Recent past, Queen of Air. You became the Queen of Swords with someone. You got the truth and clarity from the spiritual realm, and you said enough is enough. You cut out a person, place, or situation based on divine truth. What is collective strength? Your strength is you elevated to the Empress energy. You started focusing on creating and attracting financial stability. You're taking action with confidence. It's beautiful. The Empress energy is powerful. You're abundant in your energy alone. Tell me about the near future. You give birth to creation, whether you're a man or a woman. That's what you do. You creatively express. Near future. Eight of Pentacles, near future, your creative projects are going to prosper. You've been putting in a lot of work, staying focused, being committed and devoted to creating something or working on something, and it's going to prosper. What is the advice? The advice. Someone is still in your energy from the past, contemplating how can they come in, love bomb, and gaslight you. It is a deception. So they're just telling you to be mindful. What is in the environment? In the environment, everyone sees that someone is an illusionist. They're materialistic, they're toxic, they're dark. This is the Devil card. It is known in the environment who your past person is. In the environment, give me one more. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. They're very greedy. They make decisions because they want to be wealthy. They don't care who they hurt, who they burn, who they lie to. They do nothing but create illusions, all for money. All right. This could also be the family of this person, your family, that is looking at this person as just very dark. What is the hopes and fears? Nine of Wands, that you're standing up for yourself. You're protecting your energy. You're resilient. This is somebody that is in fear because you won't stop. You won't quit. You won't submit to their projections of how they think your life should go. And it's a fear. What is the potential outcome? Healing. Four of Swords. This can be your healing, continued healing. This can also be someone having an illness. We'll see. We see a lot of instability. Two of Pentacles due to deception on the bottom of the deck. A lot of instability, mental and financial. So let's do another round, see what we get. Current energy, Page of Cups. Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody has the desire to apologize. They know they've made the wrong decision with the Four of Cups. They missed an opportunity. Whether they actually do apologize is contingent upon free will. Some will and some won't. The obstacle is this person could feel confused. They could feel like they're blocked from your energy. Obstacle, Two of Swords. Obstacle, Two of Swords. Yeah. It's like, it's also an obstacle because you're in your full power in the Queen of Wands. You are confident. You know that you're amazing. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're passionate. And you operate in divine love, which is also an obstacle. This could also mean that you are calling in a new partner as well with the Ace of Cups, and you're not interested in the past. The focus here is someone is hyper-focused on you from the past because they can't forget the love that you gave them. Yeah. This is someone that is reminiscing because they feel that you were fated to be, in their life. Lovers, Wheel of Fortune. That you were their destined partner. Unfortunately, they were too dark. And they're figuring out too late what you meant to them. In the past, you became the Queen of Swords. You know the truth, and you've cut someone off. By doing this, you're having victory and success. So whether this was energetically cutting that cord, physically blocking the phone calls, whatever it was, you stood in your authority, you held on to the truth that God gave you, and you released yourself. Your strength is your Empress energy, learning that you don't have to chase after anything, that you attract. Being in the energy of the Empress is to operate in divine love. It's powerful energy. You have been focusing on creating, being loving and nurturing and caring, Empress, and attracting. Yeah. It's also a strength for you to recognize that a Knight of Cups, a love bomber gaslighter, is no match for an Empress. This is someone that is extremely imbalanced. So your strength is recognizing who to invest in and who not to. Yeah, you're moving on. Near future, your creative projects or your work, something here that you're doing creatively is going to pay off big time for you. Eight of Pentacles, near future. Near future, yeah. This could be a new opportunity that's coming in with a Knight of Pentacles that's long-lasting. You're committed and devoted to this new path. Either way, there's finances attached to that. The advice, they're saying, yes, you still have the love bomber gaslighter in your energy, trying to think of ways that they can get back in. So they're just giving you a heads up. For most of you, you already know this. You already know. Advice, Knight of Cups. King of Swords. Now, this King of Swords can be St. Michael, but it can also be a divine match to you coming in that is going to block this person's attempts to give you this false offer. Tell me, who's the King of Swords? Who's the King of Swords? So I feel like the King of Swords is St. Michael blocking this person that wants to come in to create more burdens for you because you are coming out as a star, a healer energy. So St. Michael is not allowing this person to come in and try to interfere with your life once again. They've done enough damage. So yeah, I feel that's St. Michael. In the environment, everyone knows this person. They see them for who they are. Dark energy, devil energy, materialistic. They create illusions, they deceive, and it's all for money. And everyone in the environment knows. In the environment, yeah, there's messages going around about this person. People are seeing clearly. Give me one more. In the environment. Yeah, it's like everyone in the environment is talking about how this person from your past made an investment and it's ending. There's death here. Things are falling apart because it was based on illusion, deception, deceit. With the hopes and fears, someone's in fear because it's like they couldn't destroy you and now you're stronger than ever. So This person's in fear because you're too persevering, you're too resilient, and you're too protected. Hopes and fears, Nine of Wands. Hopes and fears, Nine of Wands. Oops. Yeah, so this person is watching, and this is why they're in fear. They're watching you stand up for yourself, not give up, continuing to move forward. And the blockage and the fear is that they are going through loss. This person thought they were going to gain something financially, and it's blocked. They're not able to receive it. So that's why they're in fear. This is someone that has been in constant competition. You know, you have to look like you're annihilated, and they have to look like they're wealthy in order for them to win a game that they have made up in their own mind. You're not playing this game. Life is not a game. But this person, they're very delusional and very wounded. The outcome is the Four of Swords. Outcome. Four of Swords. Yeah, your healing is bringing in a divine union. Four of Wands. Celebration. Stability. I love that. You've successfully completed a cycle. That's amazing. So let's do another round. What other deck do we need to do here, Spirit? I haven't used this one in a while either. Now this one is written in Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish, but I don't need to know the language. So let's do another round. So current energy, someone that made the wrong decision is thinking about how can they come in and apologize to you, because they know that they've just missed opportunities. They didn't gain anything. So current energy, we have Page of Cups, Four of Cups, which is the Five of Cups, regret. Current energy, which that's retrograde for you. Current energy. You know, it has to do with your stability. It could also have to do with you calling in a divine union or just stability on your own. That's why they know that they have missed an opportunity with you. The obstacle is someone could be blocked. They could be confused too, because you're in this powerful Queen of Wands energy, following your passion, operating in divine love. You love yourself now. So it's an obstacle to get in your head, to manipulate, deceive, obstacle. Yeah, it's an obstacle for this greedy person to come in and give you a Page of Pentacles offer. The Three of Pentacles to the the Page of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles is the Five of Pentacles. They have nothing to offer. They're broke, basically. The focus is this person's reminiscing, daydreaming about you, the love you gave them, and they are feeling that you were meant to be together. You were fated to be together. Focus. Yeah, because whatever they went toward, whether this is a marriage or a long-term commitment, it's falling apart. So, of course, they're reflecting on you. Past energy, by you standing in the Queen of Swords energy, cutting this person off, you are moving on to victory and success, happiness. You can see clearly, or you did in the recent past, about how dark this person is. God gave you the perfect clarity on who you were dealing with. Their wounding. With strength here, your strength is you've done enough work to become the Empress energy, whether you're a man or a woman. You attract all that you desire. You create. You're still loving and nurturing and abundant. And your strength is identifying love bomber gaslighters that just try to come in and wreak havoc, create imbalance. They're unstable. Collective strength. Your strength is keeping your eye on the prize. 10 of Cups. Not settling for less than everlasting joy and happiness. An equal energy exchange. Near future, your creative projects, your career, your finance is going to pay off big time. This is a long-term investment. This is going to go the distance. You're committed to this path. And the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is the Nine of Pentacles. Building something on your own, near future. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. A lot of financial safety, security, and stability, as well as a lot of confidence. So now we have the 10 of Pentacles, generational wealth, building your legacy. With the advice here, they want you to know, yes, you got a love bomb or gaslighter, but St. Michael is protecting you because this person only wants to come in and bring burdens, but you have a job to do. You're a healer. You carry the light. So St. Michael is not allowing this person in. Advice. Advice. Yeah. They're saying this is a player energy. They want to play the victim because they are going through karma, and their karma is losing everything. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, complete financial loss. Again, they're saying this is the driving force for this person's attempt at re-entry. But they're not going to have the courage for all of you to come in. You know, some of you, they will. Some of you, they won't. Because they're operating in ego, and everyone knows it in the environment. They're very dark. They're very materialistic. There's messages going around about how this person made a bad investment, and it's ending in the environment. In the environment. Yeah. People are saying that this person connected with a gold digger. They connected with a love bomber, gaslighter, just like them, and that's their karma. This is what people are saying about this person. They deserve what they get. With the hopes and fear, someone's afraid because you become powerful. You're standing your ground. You're not taking anything off of anyone. You're not going to quit doing what you're doing because it's your life and not this person's, and you don't care what anyone says. This person's watching because they're going broke. They're in financial ruin. Hopes and fears. And they just cannot have that because it looks like you won and you're not even playing this game. Hopes and fears. Empress. Afraid of who you are and how powerful you are. Your ability to attract all that you desire and create a beautiful new life. The outcome is your healing is bringing in, aligning you with a beautiful divine partnership or a lot of stability. Potential outcome. Potential outcome. Yeah. New love that transforms everything. This is new love that gives equally to you. An equal energy exchange is a gift from God. A passionate new beginning that is a gift from God. I love it. All right, let's see. Let's do another round. This will be our last round, then we'll do some other cards. So this person definitely wants to come in and apologize, only because they know that they've missed blessings by discarding you. They see your stability. They see it. Current energy. But you're cold as ice. You're the Queen of Swords. You're like, this is my blessing. You have no access to this blessing, nor are you worthy of this blessing. So back off, basically. Back off. The obstacle is, I feel that someone can't, they're confused, they're blocked, they're at a brick wall, they're at a turning point in their life, and you're too powerful for them to even think that they can manipulate you because you're in the Queen of Wands energy, the Ace of Cups. This person has nothing to offer you. They are broke, and this is an obstacle. Obstacle. Plus, they haven't changed. Obstacle. Your power. It keeps coming out. You're too powerful. You're too strong, confident, and courageous. That and St. Michael says, no, you don't. Collective is meant to build something independently and have a divine partner, that new love, that supports collective. Not you. Not the past. You know, the focus is this person can't stop reminiscing because now they're thinking that you are their fated partner. And the only reason that they're doing this is because whatever marriage or long-term commitment they're in, it's falling apart. Focus. Yeah, this person is regretting breadcrumbing you now, not giving equally because it hasn't played out. They deceived, cheated, lied, and stole, and now they're trapped with a karmic partner, stressed out. past energy, just by you standing up for yourself in the Queen of Swords energy, cutting this person off is leading to victory and success and a lot of happiness. Recent past. Yeah, this person thought that they could juggle you, make you an option. This is someone from the past that you gave a lot of love to. This backfired on this person. Totally backfired. So your strength is you've done so much healing. You're in this Empress energy. You are powerful. You recognize lower vibrational energies that just create instability wherever they go. And you're focused on the real 10 of Cups. Collective strength. Yeah, your strength is you can walk away from anyone now. You don't need anyone. You know who you are. You know what you can create because you've had to do it alone. And by God isolating you, forcing to prove to yourself that you are capable of taking care of yourself on your own, it elevated you even more. And then we can see in the near future, whatever you're being inspired to create, it is going to bless you abundantly. This is long term. This is a lot of stability, a lot of confidence. Near future. Whoops. Yeah, they're saying stay private because you got this toxic person sniffing around your energy, still desiring to apologize, thinking that they're going to heal the situation. You're a high priestess and you know too much. So that's not going to happen. The focus, they said, is a love bomber gaslighter on the loose. But St. Michael is here. This person is just trying to bring their burdens to your doorstep. But you're a healer. They're a player. They want to play the victim. They're going through karma and they're losing everything. The advice. Yeah, you're a master manifester and an alchemist. They said, just keep moving forward. You're going to have victory. If you keep this person out of your life. You know, this person's just playing head games, 5 of Swords. They want to win at all cost. So they're going to say anything, do anything to get back in your energy because they see you having your wishes and dreams being fulfilled. So just keep moving forward, they're saying. In the environment, everyone knows how dark this person is, that they're devil energy, materialistic, greedy. They went into some sort of family dynamic for money, and everyone's talking about how this investment led to an ending because they joined forces with somebody that was a gold digger, that was a love bomber just like them, and that's their karma, and that's what people are talking about in the environment. Yeah, the blockage is... This person is surrounded by chaos and conflict, but refused to awaken. They refuse to change, repent, or shift their reality. They want to be in darkness. And that's what people are talking about. Yeah, people are really talking very negatively about this Queen of Cups on the fence that could be the third party in this situation. There's a lot of negative talk going around about this dynamic. Yeah, the truth's out. The cat's out of the bag. People have changed their perspective on this karmic dynamic and on you, Empress energy. People are watching. People are watching. Hopes and fears is they know you know what they've done to try to block you. They also know you're too powerful. You're too strong, committed, perseverant because they've been watching you. This person is broke and they're watching you in the Empress energy and it has them in fear. Why are they in fear? Why are they in fear? Why are they in fear? Well, this person is in fear because you're protected. And this is someone that operated from ego, that the blockage, they were cheating, lying, and stealing in this moon energy. And they're in fear because they know their financial issues at the moment, being broke, is directly linked to what they did to you. This is why they're in fear. Now, potential outcome, you've healed and you're aligning with a divine partner. This is going to create transformation. This is an equal energy exchange and a gift and blessing from God, a passionate new beginning. Potential outcome. Potential outcome. And again, people are changing their perspective of who you are. Maybe it's because you're calling in a new relationship and they see that you're happy. The person you're with is happy. So what was said about you is not true. You're not toxic. You're not whatever this person accused you of. Yeah, there's transformation that's occurring for you. And it's evident. People are seeing it. Yeah. Somebody that we saw earlier that feels confused, feels stuck or blocked, it is directly linked to the investment they made with the Page of Pentacles. And they are in mental anguish because of your victory and success. Because you're winning in a game that you're not playing. So, let's see. Let's just get random messages here. What guidance does the beautiful collective need to know? What guidance? They're saying celebrate your life, get out, do things. If you've been in isolation, they're saying it's time for you to get out amongst the living. You know, you're very grounded and stable and your finances are increasing, but they want you to get out and they want you to celebrate life. Be happy. Yeah, this person coming out again is really stressed out, you know, in mental anguish, trapped in their mind in regards to the thought of apologizing. Yeah. This person, they know that they abandoned you, their soulmate, for a karmic partner. They know what they did. They know there's no coming back from this. Yeah, they were so deceptive in this moon energy. They lied about everything. And they know it. They know it. Yeah, it's a false emperor. It's a tyrant. Someone likes to control and dominate because they're weak and insecure. They love bomb and gaslight. They are non-committal. Yeah, they're overindulgent and they are nothing but drama. They thrive on drama, creating drama in the lives of other people. That's what they thrive on. Wow. But here you are, following God, building your legacy. For some of you, you already have a divine union, and this person's got the brilliant idea to communicate. But they're blocked. They can't. You're not interested. So they can only watch, and that's what they do, watch and project. But as I said, you create your reality by your thoughts, words, and actions. So this person, by having negative thoughts, anger, hatred, jealousy, envy, they're creating experiences that align with that energy, which are a karmic experience. Yeah, you're just in hermit, staying private, maintaining your inner peace. All threes on my timer right now. You have the divine assisting you. Yeah, focused on a happy home, a happy life. What makes you happy? This person never made you happy. And if there were any moments of happiness, it was all fake. It was all the switch and bait. You know, be kind to you 1 minute, loving, and then cold as ice to get you to chase them, to crave that loving energy. It is a narcissistic mind game. And you're not playing it. You're jumping off that ride. Yeah. You're focused on helping others in the healer energy. 3 of Pentacles star, co-creating with God. Operating from love. I was just thinking spreading love to the world. Operating from a space of love, self-love. You just have beautiful energy. Yeah, and you got this King of Wands here, operating from ego, wanting to come in and give you their pentacle, but the Ace of Swords, the truth's out. You already have the truth. Now, the environment, the community knows the truth. Everybody knows the truth. Everybody knows the truth. Whoops. Yeah, it's like everyone knows that they had a plan to connect with the Queen of Cups, to create a tower in your relationship, that they have very distorted sexual energy, that they were unfaithful. You and the High Priestess energy have been speaking the truth. People didn't want to initially believe it because this person is really good at lying. They're a master manipulator. They've been rehearsing these type of scenarios their whole life. And so now people are seeing what they've done, what their plans were, and who you are. Someone that had to overcome so much adversity, that you had to find inner strength. You had to go out on your own, and you had to create something on your own. And then this person out here trying to interfere. Everyone is finding out the truth, how stable you are. If this person said you were crazy, everyone knows it's a lie. Crazy people aren't prosperous. You're very gifted. People are also recognizing you have a strong connection with God, that you are very gifted. This person could have also said you were dark, you were evil, you were crazy. No, you're just moving on. You know your ships are coming in. You're focused on staying in a high vibration and envisioning the best life for yourself. And it's unfolding exactly the way it's supposed to. And this person's heartbroken. Yeah, because they have to let go. They have to let go. There's no chance. And they're defeated. All the lies, all the projections, all the bullying is being blocked. They're defeated. They can't interfere. You're gone. And you're protected and leaving. And your creative projects are paying off, and they can't do anything about it. They've already tried. You have the divine that protects you and your creative projects. It's a part of your destiny. It's what you were meant to create. Yeah, this person's publicly humiliated and defeated. Yeah, they're broke. They're being seen as broke and unstable. And you're being seen as somebody that moved on and had victory. Period. That's amazing. So let's see what else we get. All right. Let's do some from the inner child real quick. For the beautiful collective. See, if this person was as smart as they thought they were, they would have not let so much time pass, because in your wounding in the beginning, they could have duped you again. But because they didn't come back and try to fix the situation, they let too much time pass, and it allowed the divine to help you to see clearly and to heal. That was the mistake this master manipulator made. Because now you know the truth, you accept, you forgive in your heart, and you release them. And you are doing something amazing with your life because you are focused on what you're passionate about. And if you're not yet, you will soon. It says, all wrapped up. It says, I am gifted and grateful for all I receive. You operate in gratitude, not greed. This person operates in greed. There's a difference. It says, peace and love. I bring peace to the world. Yes, you do. You bring peace to the world, because that's the energy that you emanate. That's the energy that you hold within your spirit because of your healing. Unconditional love. I love to love and be loved. This person weaponized that desire for you to have love in your life. Beautiful dragonflies outside the window. They weaponized that. But through your healing, it became one of your greatest strengths was love. Pace yourself. I move at my own pace in a healthy, loving way. And it says, beautiful soul, I see the beauty in me every day. This person, due to jealousy and envy, could have really ridiculed your looks, your weight, what you can do, your creativity. And just recognize, because I've experienced this for more than half my life, recognize that when someone attacks your appearance, it's because they feel insecure and unworthy. So they beat you down so that they feel better about themselves. And it's sickening. It really is. It says natural connection. I am a bright and blooming being. Yes, you are. Gratitude for the storm. I am open to the blessings of the storm. Yeah, you recognize that this experience, it made you the best version of you. Because without going through that horrible pain, you wouldn't have woken up. You would have continued to be fighting for someone to be normal, to be loving, to be a decent person, and it never would have happened. So it was a blessing for it to be revealed to you and for you to be free of this person and how dark they are. But you guys are doing amazing. I have no idea what I'm going to call this reading, but you guys are, your energy is powerful and you can expect your creative projects to really pay off. You are intimidating people with your strength and power now. They won't admit it, but why do you think they're still coming after you? Why do you think they're still lying on your name? That's a testament to your strength and your power. They don't realize it, but you're validating them. Even though you don't need their validation, their anger after all this time still projecting on you is validating how flippin' amazing, strong, confident, courageous, and powerful you are. It's amazing. You have people in fear of you. Little old you. Congratulations, collective. You're amazing. Okay, I am scheduling for week after next. I think I have maybe 2 appointments left if you're interested. Sorry, not this week. Next week, I have appointments. Next week, I think I have 2. If you're interested, I love you guys so much. If you want to meet new people, you can also check out Astrodipty. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Please share the videos, like and subscribe. You help the channel, and I really appreciate it. It's our channel and not mine, but I love you guys so much. I'll see you on part 2. Bye-bye.